After a 7-game unbeaten run, one of which was in the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup, we've hit a little bit of a rough patch. Hello and welcome to episode 10 of From the Bottom Up to the Top, and on today's episode we have a FA Cup first round game against Notts County and a Vanarama National League North game against Southport. So we commence with this game against Notts County. A quick resume of what has happened since you were last with us. The last game you saw, if my memory serves me right, was against Stockport. I think it was, because we had Walton Casuals in between Stockport, which was a 2-1 win. Since then, we played Altrincham and beat them 1-0, only just. But we still beat them. Slough Town in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, we actually won 2-1. Alfreton Town in the league, this is the wobble. Alfreton Town in the league was a 2-2 draw. Coming back from 2 down, I think it was. So we actually managed to do that one. We just didn't put our chances away as usual. A 3-1 loss away to Chorley, which was a bit of a dampener on things, and then a 1-1 draw away to Leamington Spa. But then after basically chewing the team off the hairdryer treatment, we then managed to beat Hereford by 6-2. Thankful to 4 goals from George Danhar, after really giving them a bit of a pasting in the dressing room on the previous game. So that leaves us with today's games, Notts County and Southport in the league. Transfer-wise, I don't think we've done much activity since you were last with us. A quick check. Isaac Marriott and Mohamed Sangre, I think, were both in before, so nothing to report in that. We have brought our director of football in. Asa Hall is our director of football. He has a judging player ability of 6, a potential ability of 7, and the one thing that we really wanted was a negotiating power of 7. He was about the best of all the candidates for negotiating, so that's a vast improvement on the one that was there before. Not the one person that was there before, but the one that they had against negotiating previously. So hopefully when we ask him to, Asa will do the business with the negotiating. So that takes us through to today's first match, FA Cup first round against Notts County. And this is the team that we have selected for the game against Notts County. Spice in goal. Mapufu, Priestley, Gordon and Webb in defence. Estrada at the base of midfield. Clee returns to the team, and I'll explain why in a moment. On the left side, Wolf in attack. Central midfield attack. And Knight on the right side of midfield. And then we have Morris and Danahar up front. On the bench, Gray, Lund, Forrester, Haygarth, Jackson, Kanga and Chakwana. Why have we selected Nick Clee? Because he was out in the wilderness, so to speak, in the team. Well, you'll see from this last game against Hereford, he was brought in after complaining that he wasn't getting game time. And I said to him, well, if you perform, then you'll get game time. And as you'll see, he actually chances created 2, key passes 6, and during that game he had 4 assists, scored a 9.2 in the ratings. I could hardly drop him, could I? Just to say, George Danahar there scoring 4 goals and 9.8, and they all played very well in that game. So no more to do. Let's get on with today's game against Notts County. I thought I submitted the team, didn't. Okay. So we've beaten one expectation from the board, and that was to get to the 4th qualifying round. So we've gone past that. and the board are quite happy. So what's today's team talk going to be? Well, go out there and carry straight on from where you finished last match. I think that's probably the one. Not much reaction apart from Estrada, but we'll go with that. And we're playing in our change kit of gold and black shorts today. And it's a corner from Clee. Headed clear only as far as Danaher. Danaher back to Wolf. Wolf to Knight. Knight crosses in. And Morris, who he has actually been doing that. And he actually puts that away with just under 4 minutes gone. Hope it's not too early. And then they come out and attack us. But Knight, lovely weighted ball. Morris puts it away. One of the other things I've done tactically is I've actually switched Morris and Danaher over. So Danaher now on the right hand side of attack, with Morris on the left hand side, and that seems to have made a little bit of difference as well, especially to Danaher. Gives Danaher a little bit of freedom. James Morris now has got himself booked, which is never good. Wait for the little thing come up to tell him to ease off. We don't want him to get sent off. They have a throw in right in there. Defensive. So Priestley with the ball in, and that's a penalty. Turner's already been booked. He's not going to get sent off for it. I think it's Danaher with the penalty, and he's put that away. We are 2-0 up with just under half an hour gone. 12th goal of the season, after putting 4 on in the last game. Well put away into the bottom right hand corner there. And another highlight, looks like a free kick. Knight with the ball, floats it. Oh no, he was actually going to take the shot there. I thought he was floating that in, but the goalkeeper was wise to it and saved it. Clee with the corner. Clee in, headed clear. And they have a counter attack, but it's cut out by, quite sure who that was, but and a good tackle there by Mapufu. Wait till about 5 minutes before the end, and we'll, assuming we haven't conceded anything, we will give them a well done, a bit of praise, just to chub them along. Gordon in defence hits it forward, looking for Danaher, not quite got enough on it. Webb to Estrada. Estrada now looking out on the wing, nobody out there at the moment. Clee hadn't come forward. And they have an attack on here. Mapufu didn't get to it, and they've got one back. 38 minutes gone. That's not good. And Mapufu's failed to get his interception. Yep, should have cut it out there, and then should have blocked it there. So get through to half time, hopefully, without any more incidents. We have a throw in. Mapufu to Estrada. Back to Mapufu, who into Priestley. Priestley knocks it forward, but again, not finding any of our players. And they're in again, but Spice this time is equal to it, and it goes out for a corner. Still pressure. Their corner comes in, very low. Knight now out to it first, and Knight backtracks a bit. Pass it back to Spice, very wide. Spice forward, and they've headed it in midfield. And we get to half time just in front. So, sorry, I was looking at the stats there, and we've a little bit down. Just had the edge on possession. So we're assertively going to say Yeah, I think this is a good opportunity to back the pundits up who've been giving us right. Assertively, we're going to tell James Morris, you need to watch your step. And who's not playing particularly well? Mapufu. And Nicky Clee this time not having a particularly good game. Hand over to the assistant. They're itching to get out for the second half, apparently. We'll show a little bit of passion. A corner from them comes in, and Spice, I think it must have gone over. I thought Spice had saved that. Clearly not. And we have a corner. I was just about to do some substitutions, and Nico Gordon puts us 2 goals in front again, and I'm inclined now to make some changes, but at the same time, let's just see that again. Clee with the corner, and Nico Gordon clear of his defender and puts it away. Right, we're going to drop from attacking to a positive. Just take the foot off the gas slightly and have a look here. Who's tired? Right, Nico Gordon is tired. He's probably the most tired of everybody. Oh no, Nicky Clee played a massive game against Hereford, and he's clearly is tired. I think we'll take him off. He's had a good game again, and I think we'll give him more game time. He's definitely stepped up to the mark when asked to. So Ben Jackson coming on for Clee. Right at the moment, Lewis Knight having second good game in a row. Maporfu a little bit better in the second half. Nobody else is underperforming. We just need to watch and see. I'm tempted to take Nico Gordon off and bring Forster on for him, and I think we'll leave it at that for the moment. And if we get to 85 minutes without any more problems, then I think we will probably go down to Mapulfu's been booked now. Alright, so we've got to 85 minutes. We'll drop to balanced to just try and hold on to this. And we'll also have a look at making that final change as well. 66 minutes, 66%. Mapufu not having a good game, but I don't know that we've got anybody that we can put out there. Oh, Mitchell Lund could. We haven't got a central midfielder to go in there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give Max Haygarth his chance to prove himself. We're bringing him on for Matty Wolf in central midfield. I'm going to drop a bit of praise as soon as the opportunity allows me to do it. Praise, and the FM gods will punish us for that on the basis that they will now get a goal back, and it'll be a squeaky bum time for the last 10 minutes. But having said that, Morris gets the ball forward to Danaher. Danaher puts this away. That is job done. We've beaten Notts County of, I think it's League 2 or League 1, 4-1 as it currently stands. Ball out of defence. Morris, lovely ball to Danaher, and Danaher just waited his chance, pulled the goalkeeper to one side and put it away. Max Haygarth is injured now, and it is actually full time, so we can't do anything with it. We have actually won that game 4-1. Well, What can you say? There isn't anything you can say. That was really special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance. You played magnificently. Congratulations. I think there is no other team talk that you can give at the end of that game. Terrific. So, back to winning ways. Back-to-back wins, 6-2 and a 4-1. Can't really complain about that at all. And we are through to the second round of the FA Cup. Is there a big payday coming, guys? Oh, would we like to see that? Oof. So Bradford rise to see off Notts County. Indeed we do. And we get £36,000 for doing it. Even better. Max Haygarth is out for 2 or 3 days. And Danaher on form. Man of the match. Without a doubt. We're assertively going to say, passing was a joy to behold in the last match. I think he was great in front and goal. Pat on the head for him. And all well and good. Let's have a look. Yes, the one thing we didn't do earlier was have a look at the league table because of the FA Cup. And probably rightly so, as it turns out. Am I smiling? Just. We are 6th as it currently stands. Had a little bit of a topsy-turvy, as you say, dropped back out of the playoffs, but we are back up in there now, courtesy of that win against Hereford. And 6th is where we are currently. We are playing Southport, who are first. So quite an important game that for us coming up. That will be our next game, I think. I just wanted to go through and see if we're going to have a look at the club vision quickly. Very pleased now, mid-table in National League North is what we said we would be, but very pleased. And also they're very pleased with the FA Cup saga. So without any more to do, let's move on to our next game, which is against Southport. And here we are in the Southport game. Just a couple of things have happened whilst you have been away. First of all, if I can find it, we did have some players that were named in the team of the week. There we go. Spice, Priestley, and Clee and Danaher, all so 4 of our players in the team of the week. Excellent stuff. We've also had a team meeting because Lewis Gray is complaining that he's not being played enough, and basically told him that he needs to sort of wise up and keep in and keep going when the opportunity arises, which he didn't like. Said that he wants to move. Some of the other players backed him up, and we've had a team meeting to quell it a little bit from that point of view. So that's what we've done to date. There was one other thing I was going to have a look at, but for the life of me at the moment it's completely slipped what we were doing. Oh yes, I remember. So we've also had the FA Cup second round draw, and we will be playing Forest Green of League One. So that will be in the next episode. So we'll keep the cup run going. So in the next episode will be Forest Green, Farsley, or possibly Forest Green and Histon. So it may be a cup, an all cup episode. So we'll see as we get down to that episode. Okay, so with any more to do, let's get on with the Southport game. Let's have a look at the team selection, the team that we selected. Gray is back in goal. Really, I'm giving him one final chance to prove himself. Sorinola is in the left of defence because Mapufu is on international duty, and then Priestley, Gordon and Webb in the rest of the defence as usual. Estrada at the base of midfield, and then we have Clee continuing his run on the left wing, Wolf and Kanga back on the right hand side, and then Morris and Danaher up front. On the bench we have Spice, Lund, Forrester, Jackson and Chukwana. So let's go through to this match. Hopefully we can continue our good run that we've been on. We can't passionately say go out there and carry straight on from where you left it off at the last match. Hopefully that's what we can do. So waiting for our first highlight. Lewis Gray is complacent. Okay, 20 odd minutes in. Let's get creative. See if we can get the boys to pick up. They have an injury and we have a corner right now. Kanga with the corner. Kanga crosses in. And I think what we will do is we'll change it to Clee to take the corners, because Clee certainly takes better corners, I think. And Southport on the attack. Cross coming in. And Gray has sort of redeemed himself. Let's see if he can stop any further activity in that way. That's gone over the top. So all well and good so far. And they have another free kick. Kavanagh inside to Wood. And that's in the back of the net. Yikes. Dropped down to 8th now. So we're back outside of the thing. Not quite sure whether that was his fault. So Lewis Gray is uninterested. Corners. Set piece takers. Hang on. Set piece takers. There we go. Nicky Clee. Right, so we'll deal with that and let's get on with the team talk. So assertively, we're going to say, I expect to see much better from you in the second half, for sure. And Lewis Gray, we're going to have a quick word with him and just say, passionately, no, assertively, I'm not happy with your performance. In the team talk. I think it's about time we showed some passion. And they have a throw in, which is a bit of a worry. Tackle, a miss there. And Danaher with the ball now. And tackled, but Josh Webb picks the loose ball up. Estrada to Sorinola. out to Kanga. Kanga with the cross in. Didn't get in as far. Oh, hit the crossbar. I think that was Joshua Webb hitting the crossbar there. And I'm tempted to take Gray off because he is not helping at all. He's obviously got the cob on, and Sorinola here coming into attack. Good shot. I think that hit the post. Don't usually change the goalkeeper, but he's really, really not doing it today. He's obviously got the cob on. Right, let's see who else. Nicky Clee is tired, so Ben Jackson's going to come on for Nicky Clee because he's not really doing anything today. Up front, George Danaher having an off day. Joshua Webb is not playing particularly well. I think we'll bring Mitchell Lund on, which is our usual change for Webb, and we'll leave it at that for the moment. And we need to get a goal back here. Lund with the throw to Kanga. Kanga heads the ball out to Wolf, or the defender did. Wolf into Morris. Morris to Wolf. Morris to Wolf. He's got it forward for Morris, and the goalkeeper is equal to it. But we do have a corner, and we've taken Nicky Clee off. Jackson to take the corner. Crosses the ball in, but defended again. Lund out wide to Jackson, but it's not come to anything. Sorinina to Morris. Sorinola crosses in, and Wolf has whacked it in the back of the net to bring it back to 1-1. A bit of out of nowhere, that one, but thankfully what we were looking for. Sorinola crosses in, didn't quite get to Danaher, but it fell to Wolf, and Wolf made no mistake. We've got a free kick now with Danaher. I think Matty Wolf has been booked, so we'll have this free kick, and the goalkeeper was equal to it. It's gone for a corner and looking to make the last substitute. Jackson with the corner, and cleared by their defence to Estrada. Estrada picks it up in midfield, and it's not come to anything. So tactics wise, who needs replacing? Estrada in that defensive midfield position. He's struggling, but so is Nico Gordon. Mitchell Lund's come on. Danaher picked up again. Right, we are going to I think what we'll do is we'll bring Will Forrest on. Boa. Will Forrester for Nico Gordon, and that's the change we're going to make. We're going to give him another shout of show some passion, and Gray has saved that one. They still have the corner. Headed clear, and I think it was Danaher lobbed it forward. Kanga picks it up in defence, and this is boiling down. Matty Wolf has been booked, and we'll tell him so he's off. We're not going to get a win out of this. We've only managed to scrape a draw. Better than a loss, I guess, but certainly after the last couple of games, a little bit of a disappointment. So assertively, we're going to say we're not happy with that performance. It could have been far better, and that is where we will end today's episode. A bit of a topsy-turvy episode, but not a losing episode, which is good news. So thankfully for that. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If you have enjoyed it and you want more of From the Bottom Up to the Top, then please subscribe, and also that will give you the opportunity to find out when further episodes are out. They usually are out on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday on YouTube, and the next episode, episode 11, will be out on Wednesday. Hope you can join us for that. Bye for now.